Okay.
So now we have to figure out.
Now for part C, we have to understand what choices we have over here.
Well, if they're the same, like if we get 2 spades here, would that still be a 3 of a kind?
That wouldn't that be a.
Like if we get a 2 of spades and a 3 of spades here.
Yeah, that is still a 3 of a kind.
Alright, so they just...
The cards have to be
Different of each other.
different types of cards. So a 2 and a 2 is not a 3 of a kind.
It's a full house.
Because a 2 and a 2 is known as a full house. 2 and a 2 would be a full house.
Yeah.
But if I had two diamonds here, an ace of diamonds and a 2 of diamonds, that's still a 3 of a kind. Okay? But just to avoid the confusion, I'll put it as an ace of diamonds and a 2 of hearts. Just
Alright.
sure. Although it's
So
not.
we need to pick 2 cards, and whatever types of cards, whatever type of cards we're using for the 3 of a kind is out.
That's right. That's absolutely right.
Because if we use one of them, then it'll be 4 of a kind.
That's right.
So we only have 12 types of cards to pick from.
For what?
For this extra 2.
Okay. So for the first one I pick, I have 12 types of cards.
Types. And then you don't want it to be the same type of card, so then you have 11.
Okay, so I have 11 types of cards over here.
But for each type of card you have all the suits.
Aha. Interesting. So how many is that?
Well, you have to multiply both of them by 4.
Okay, because I can pick not just the 2 of hearts.
You can pick the 2 of clubs, you can pick the 2 of diamonds, you can pick the 2 of spades.
Interesting. Okay, and the same thing here.
So that's
And you have to multiply these.
Right, yeah, all of these are multiplied together. Sorry, you're right. I should be very
How
clear
about
about that.
we can do 12 times 11 times 13 and then multiply it by 4.
How would that work?
Well, we're multiplying all 3 of these together, right?
Yeah.
So we can factor, well, actually we can't really factor out a 4 because we're multiplying them.
Right, so how many 4s are multiplied here?
there are 3
3
fours.
4s.
So if we did 12 times 11 times 13, what would we need to multiply by?
4 cubed.
Or 64.
Yeah, so yeah, it's not plus. If it was plus, then you're right, you could factor out a 4, but we're multiplying. But we'll get to that in just a second, actually. We'll do our calculation at the end here. But the other thing I wanted to say, this was a very nice way of thinking about it. I've got 12 selections here,
Yeah.
and 4 for each selection. And that's 48. And then here I got 44. You could have gone, 12 times 4 is a great way to think about it, but you could have also gone right to 48 by saying, I start with 52 cards,
And then
but now my kings, I can't pick a king. So how many cards do I have left?
48
I have 48 cards left. So you can think of that as 12 times 4, which is a totally fine way to think about it. Or you can think about it just as 48 right off the bat. And if you think about it as 48, then how does the 44 come up here on the second one?
You take out another type of card.
Okay.
Like here would be the 2s.
All right. So now I can't pick a king and I can't pick a 2. So I started with 52 cards, so how many choices do I have left?
you have
44.
44.
Cards.
So your way of thinking about it is awesome, and this is an alternate way of thinking about it, and they have to have the same result, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just wanted to point that out to you.
Okay.
So now
We have to do the calculation.
we'll do the calculation on a different, for the next movie, okay?
Okay.